My name is Aiden, and I've lived in many apartments before, but nothing feels as wrong as the place I live in now. Because directly across from me, in apartment 203, lives a man everyone calls the Silent Tenant. Nobody knows his real name. Nobody talks to him. And nobody has ever heard a single sound from behind his door. When I moved into apartment 200 for 3 weeks ago, I didn't think much of the rumors. Old building, cheap rent, flickering hallway lights, nothing unusual. But on my first day, the caretaker came up to me and said only one thing: don't knock on his door. Don't try to talk to him. Just stay away. He didn't explain why, and I didn't take it seriously until the night I saw him. It was around 11. I stepped out to get water, and at the far end of the hallway, someone was standing, perfectly still, facing the wall, not moving, not speaking, not even shifting. I blinked, and he was gone. No footsteps, no door opening, nothing, just an empty hallway stretching into silence. I tried to brush it off as exhaustion, but something about that moment stayed with me. Over the next few days, I realized something unsettling. Apartment 203 never made a single sound. No footsteps, no door creaking, no water running, no cough, no whisper, nothing. As if the person inside didn't live, only existed. One night, curiosity got the better of me. I leaned closer and pressed my ear against his door. At first, there was absolute silence, and then, out of nowhere, I heard a slow, deep inhale. Right on the other side. I jumped back instantly. The breathing stopped the second I moved. Like the person inside didn't want me to know he was standing right there, listening to me listen. The next morning, I confronted the caretaker again. He looked nervous, eyes darting toward 203. All he said was, never open his door. No matter what you hear, just don't. And then he walked away. That should have been my warning. At exactly 3:12 that night, I heard footsteps outside my apartment door. Slow, dragging footsteps, like someone was deliberately placing each foot with unnatural care. I held my breath and looked through the peephole. The hallway was empty, completely empty, but the footsteps didn't stop. They were right outside my door. I could hear breathing long, steady breaths, just inches away from me. Then the breathing shifted directions. I watched the doorknob of apartment 203 move. Not much, just a tiny twitch. Like someone inside was trying to open it without making any noise. And then, everything went silent again. In the morning, taped to my door, was a note. Uneven handwriting. Black ink. It said, I know you were listening. And at the bottom, the number 203. My hands shook. He knew, he heard me. And he had come all the way to my door without making a single sound. But the worst part didn't happen that night. It happened the night after. At 2:57 in the morning, my apartment lights flickered on by themselves. I froze. Slowly, I walked toward the door and looked through the peephole. Someone was standing directly outside my apartment, their ear pressed hard against my door, listening, breathing, trying to hear if I was awake. I didn't move. I didn't blink. I didn't breathe. And then, they vanished. No footsteps. No sound, just gone. Like they were never there at all. This place isn't normal. And the man in apartment 2, he's not just silent. He's waiting for something. Or someone, and I think it's me.